Hey, it's a bright, beautiful, wonderful, awesome day. The day that He has made, the day that we are alive and we're well. Hey, if you woke up this morning, go ahead and say thank you. Listen, this morning it's time for Monday Matters. Monday Matters. What matters? What things can we address this morning that will help us get through the day? And not just through the day, through the week, and not just through the week, through life. Listen, people want you until they don't. I want to talk about that when we come back. People want you until they don't. I want you to go ahead, please, if you would, drop somebody's name in the comments, share and like. And if you share it to your page, even if you take it down later today, I'd be so grateful. I'm going to be right back after this. Yes, yes, yes. I'm right back after this. And hey, good morning this morning. Have you gotten your cup of positivity ready? Get your tea ready because we're going to go there this morning. We are going there this morning. Listen, I just want to remind you all that people want you, people love you, people need you until they don't. Listen, people want you until they don't. And when it's their time to move on, hey, you got to let go. That's something that matters. That really matters in our lives. That matters on this Monday. Oh my goodness, that's something that matters because sometimes when people don't want you anymore and you're still wanting them, it gets hard. It gets so hard. It hurts, yes, it does. But some people are going to stick in there with you until the long haul. There are some people you already call them your ride or die. Either they're going to be there or one of you is going to be gone. But as long as, hey, people want you, they want you till they don't. Let me go ahead and give you some scriptures. Let me line this thing up this morning if I can. In John 13:2 through 4, it was where Christ was facing his crucifixion. And before that happened, this says, during supper, when the devil had already put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things in his hands and that he had come from God and was going back to God, he already knew what was happening, rose from supper. He laid aside his outer garments and taking a towel, tied it around his waist. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel that was wrapped around him. People want you until they don't. No matter what you do for them, no matter how far you go for them, washing their feet, making sure that, hey, devils have been rebuked from around them. People want you until they don't. You save lives, you healed, you raised from the dead. People want you until they don't. So I want you to think about this. Christ went through this thing, okay? Because remember, it started saying during supper when the devil had already, I want you to catch that, put into the heart of Judas Iscariot to betray Christ. Christ already knew this, but he still did what he needed to do. And as he washed their feet and he exclaimed that, some of you are clean and some of you are not, he was making sure that Judas understood in his spirit. I already know something's going on, okay? People want you until they don't. They hung with him, they stayed with him, they hung out with him, they declared his word, they declared he was the Christ. How many of y'all brave enough? You declare this is the Christ, but you still betray him? Come on, people want you until they don't. And then Peter wasn't any better. He was like that one that was always there, that one that was always speaking up, that one that was always talking, chopping off ears of people. I'm going to defend you till the end. But Mark 14:30 says this: truly I tell you, Jesus answered, today, and he's talking to Peter, yes, tonight, before the rooster crows twice, you, Peter, yourself will disown me 3 times. People want you until they don't. Listen, let's bring that thing full circle to where we are now. Hey, just like some among Christ's disciples, people will hang with you, stay with you, be with you, say they're loyal to you until they don't, until they're not. Hey, y'all see my Steelers. Listen, this is a good season to talk about this thing because there's so many teams where people want them until they don't. You know, the Falcons get on a losing streak. Ah, man, sit down. They need this, they need that. The Cowboys get slaughtered. Oh, man, sit down. They need this, they need that. Ah, I'm going to leave them alone. But there are some people loyal to the end. They don't care, ride or die. They say win, lose, or draw, Steelers till we die. Listen, they hang with that team. And there were some disciples who hung with Christ till the end. There are people who want to hang with you till the end, but then there are some people, they want you till they don't. Listen, just like in football, your team is your team. All many start to disown the team of choice when they're not doing what they want them to do. All the coach needs to be, oh my gosh, putting these folks on a pedestal, but they want you until they don't. Watch this. Let loose on them. They don't want you anymore. But buddy up and let them say anything they want. They want you. Disappoint them. They don't want you anymore. But oh, you just be there for them all the time, making sure things are hunky dory, making sure that they get what they get, they need what they need. But as soon as you can't do it, people want you until they don't. Stop giving in to them. You know, you said, I'm not going to do this again. But you try again, you try again. And when you finally say stop and no more, people don't want you anymore. Don't make them shine. Don't make them look good. They don't want you anymore. As long as you boosting their ego, hey, getting in their pretty little heads, making them look good, oh, they all good about it. But people don't want you. They want you until they don't. But sometimes, do absolutely nothing. Just be yourself and who you've been called or destined to be. And all those folks that were hanging with you when you were said to be literally nothing, when you were said to be, she not gonna be anything, he not gonna be anything. Oh, I already know him. We used to hang together. All those folks that were hanging on to you when your pockets were full, when you looked like the star of the show, hey, mess around and answer your calling. Mess around and be who he called you to be. Mess around. Get your life together. Straighten it out. I'm just have to tell you, it's some folks, they don't want you anymore because they want you until they don't. Are y'all getting that this morning? Hey, I hope y'all got that because that matters. That matters this morning. And that's a 9 for 9. And we probably going to go a smidgen over time. But I wanted to bring that this morning. Oh, I'm so grateful to him for placing that word in my spirit for you this morning. And I pray that you've been blessed. Listen, I want you to share this with somebody because somebody needs this encouragement this morning because somebody's in a position where somebody doesn't want them anymore. But it does not negate your value. Ah, you think because the Steelers start losing, the Falcons start losing, the Cowboys start losing, and we fans aren't happy, you think those folks pay its cut? It's still getting paid. They still getting paid. You think because the team, oh, they still, your value is your worth. You're still worth it. You're still good. Hey, don't worry about it. Get yourself up and move on. Because people want you until they don't. Hey, that's my time, my 9 for 9, a little time. Let me see. Is there anybody I can say good morning to this morning? But listen, whatever time you watch this broadcast, good morning, my Pat. Patricia, my family, good morning. Love you, love you, love you. Appreciate you. Okay. Hey, good morning, Brother Smith. Yes. Yes. Sometimes. Good morning, Jolene. How are you? We can see clearly looking. Look, even through this clear cup, we can see exactly what we got. Yes, Lisa, good morning, my fellow scholar. Good to see you this morning. Just like we can see through this cup to the other side, sometimes we can see through those people to the other side. Don't you dare shy away from those things that you can see. Go ahead and face them because people want you until they don't. But listen, whether they want me or not, I'm going to keep moving. But before I take this sip of this cup of positivity, I'm going to tell you there's somebody I want, and I want you for life. And I bless God for you. Good morning and happy birthday to my Dr. Elder William Bill Harris. Good morning and happy birthday, sweetheart. We love you. Hey, 9 for 9, y'all help me wish my husband a happy birthday. I bless God. Hey, we've been doing it 16 years, and I'm praying for 16 more plus. So God bless you and I love you. Happy birthday to you today. People want you until they don't. You better keep wanting me because I sure want you. But I'm going to go ahead, guys, and have my cup, my sip, get it started of positivity. Won't you get your cup and join me? Have a blessed one. And I'll see you next time.